Hi, my name is Matthew Nickens, and welcome to the Redline Sports Report.
Finish on three! 1, 2, 3, finish!
Hey fellas, full court press. Be aggressive when they get it. Don't give them any more free.
Hands on three. 1, 2, 3, together.
Hi, my name is Matthew Nickens. Welcome to the Redline Sports Report. We're here today at Mama Lucia's on Shady Grove Road, prepping up for a great show for you. Today we have the Wootton Varsity Baseball Patriots along with the Rockville High School Softball Rams. When we come back, we'll sit down and have a chat with Wootton Baseball and see what's cooking over there. With over 150 student athletes committed to more than 80 colleges and universities, Real Athletics will help you get noticed and get recruited by offering multiple production and recruiting services that will maximize your options. Get the exposure you deserve and sign with the school of your choice. Call us now. Hi, welcome back. My name is Matthew Nickens. I'm here with Wootton Baseball. Matt Sean, being a three-year varsity player starter, team captain, what makes this team this year special or different from the years past?
I don't think anything really makes us that much different than we were in years past. I mean, we do the same drills every day and just have a very solid team like last year.
What about in terms of just being a senior? What does this mean to you? Your senior campaign, you guys are historically, traditionally very good. So what does this mean to you just as a senior and being able to lead the fellas?
It's great feeling to lead in this wonderful team of athletes over here. I'm a little nostalgic. I'm going to miss these guys when I'm gone, but it's finally good to be a senior again, not have to carry the water or do any of the freshmen's work. So that's always nice.
And then how about Noah?
I don't know. How about you, Noah?
No, I haven't asked your question yet. Noah, you're a senior starter, team captain, listed at multiple positions though. How does that play into your performance and being able to help the team just in terms of being able to play different positions and contributing?
Well, whenever coach needs me to play a certain spot, I tell him yes, sir, and hit the field in that spot. It varies from day to day, so just depends on coach.
And what is your opinion of Coach Martian?
Very good coach. We believe in him. Very good speech guy.
Motivation?
Yeah, motivation. Good thing to word.
And then how about Alan? Alan, what coming into this season, I know for a lot of you guys, baseball is not a single season sport. It's year round. What did you do this offseason to prep you for this spring and to put you in a position to win?
Every fall we play in a fall league together, which has most of our teammates together, so we get pretty used to playing with us year round. And then also in the winter when we can't play outside, we have off-season conditioning, which consists mostly of like weightlifting and running and things like that.
Okay. Ryan, a team like this, I guess it's defined as a lot of victories every year. But off the field, what does team camaraderie, how much does that factor into your guys' success as a team, as a program?
I think it has a lot to do with it. We're a very tight group. We mess around with each other, kind of get at each other, but it's all in good fun. It keeps everybody relaxed so we have a good time and we can win at the same time.
Matt Ainsworth. All right, Matt. Make sure you hold the mic up. Matt, when you're on the mound, or before I start that, let me preface. When I was talking to Coach, just getting a list of players and how they contribute, what they bring, he listed you as, in his opinion, one of, if not the best pitcher in the county. when you're on the mound, what's going through your mind just as the game starts and then, in critical situations?
For me, I just started getting first pitch strikes. That's what I do best, and it's what I rely on. To get tough going happens, I just throw the ball over the plate, let something happen. I got these guys to back me up. Got one of the best defenses around. Makes it easy for me.
I guess if there's one player that you model yourself after, not on this team,
Not on this team.
pros, who would that be?
I really couldn't tell you one guy that. No, not at all actually. Pitching wise, I guess I'm a Yankees fan. I like CC Sabathia a lot.
All right.
So how about that?
Michael Elliott. Mike, what, like catching for Matt and some of the other guys on the mound, I guess what does that mean to you, kind of being the field general, per se?
I really like it. It's great calling pitches, controlling what's going on. You get to know them really well, what they want to do, and then, the chemistry you develop with your pitchers, it's great.
And that leads to my next question. I was going to ask about the chemistry, the importance, if you could explain it, just the importance of the connection between the pitcher and catcher.
It's really important. You always want to know what your pitcher's thinking, and they want to know what you're thinking, because if you're on the same page, everything goes smoothly. Once you're thinking different things, then things start to get out of hand a little bit.
And then Sam Goldberg. Sam, right field. So usually right fielder has the best arm on the team, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Being an outfielder, I've seen your outfield. There's some slopes or something in right field, right?
Yeah, right field, it goes on a little bit of a downhill, and then we have about a 15-foot hill that's also in play, so it gives us a good challenge when we're out there.
I guess here's just an obvious question. What do you do in practice to get ready for the game with that in mind?
I go out in practice, and I kind of check on the fence a little and see how ball bounces off on it. I also try and read the slope a little that's right before the hill, so that I know in the game how many steps I can take, and I also check the hill to see if it's nice and firm, so when I run up it, I can hit the ball.
I have one question also. Which do you prefer? Would you rather have a runner on second and a hard ground ball to right field, or a runner on third and a fly ball to right field?
Definitely the runner on third and a fly ball, because there's nothing like seeing the guy take off and making a good throw and getting him out at home.
Back to Coach Shung. All right, Matt, we're going to try something new. First time ever.
Oh, God. This should be fun.
Let's see. So 15 seconds to answer. No, I'll give you 20 seconds. 20 seconds to answer 5 questions about Wooten baseball. Are you ready? 20 seconds. Hold on. Let me get it synced up. Or actually, Lee, can you watch the time? Let me know when. Shout out when 20
correct answer is
seconds
Brent Ross. Final answer.
You ready?
Ready?
This is rapid fire.
Oh, my goodness. All right. It's like yes or no answers.
Nope.
That should be fun.
All right. Question number 1. Ready? Who has the best nickname on the team?
Sam Goldberg.
What is it?
Goldilocks.
Who on the team does the best impression of Coach Marchand?
God, David Bruce.
What is Coach's favorite saying on the field?
God damn it, God damn it.
Give me one good thing about playing for Coach Marchand.
Ball out of hand.
What's the toughest thing? Oh, that's it? All right, well, let's finish it. What's the toughest part about playing for Coach Marchand?
Running Frost Hills.
Running. All right. Want to thank Wooten Baseball. For coming on. It was a good interview, enlightening. When we come back, we will sit down, chat with Rockville High School softball. Before that, though, in the meantime, we're going to have a quick tips and techniques segment with Colin Quay of EATS.
This is Colin Quay with Elite Athlete Training Services. And with spring sports in full swing, today we're going to be discussing a topic which most spring sport athletes are very interested in, which is developing power through the core, especially from a rotary component. Today we're going to be using a medicine ball. It's a very simple tool. All we're going to need is a medicine ball and a wall, and we can work on a couple drills that can help you develop that rotary power through the core expressed into the wall. This is important for movements like swinging, pitching, throwing, shooting for lacrosse, forehands, backhands for tennis. First movement is going to be a series of slams on the wall. Our first position is going to be from a base position faced up on the wall. From here, what we want to see is we want to see a good load in the hips and a wind up from the shoulders. Keep your eyes looking at the wall, come down to a deep squat, and express your power from your hips into the wall. We're going to try to get 5 on each side. Okay, now the second position is going to allow us to wind up a little bit more, generating a little bit more force, expressing that power into the wall. So just go ahead and position yourself perpendicular to the wall. From here again, just like on the first position, we're going to wind up, explode to the wall. Wind up, explode to the wall. Power is coming from the hips, through the core, out the arms. Now our third position, we're going to assume a position with our back to the wall. From here again, assume a good squat base, a good athletic base position. This is going to allow us to really wind up and put a lot of power from a low to high position into the wall. Again, load up, load the hips, over the shoulder. Extend from the legs, snap to the wall. It's important to note, as you go into your wind up and you load your hips, don't let the knees collapse in. Keep the knees out, engaging the glutes, engaging the hips, keeping the core tight, and explode out. Now the movements we just did are low to high lifting type of movements. For athletes like baseball players, tennis players, lacrosse players, we're also going to be going into chopping movements, which are going to be overhead slamming, diagonal, overhead type of positions. First one again is going to be on the wall. It's a cross body chopping position. Assume a good athletic position. We're going to go ahead and wind up from the hips, overhead, and come down to the ground. So from the top, explode to the wall, catch off the wall. Okay, next we can go from a 2-foot position. Again, a good athletic base, very simple. Overhead, reach it up, explode to the wall. Land into a good athletic base position. Overhead, slam to the wall, to the floor. And next, again, from an athletic position, we're going to be on one leg a lot. So from here, we're going to work on some single leg stability, developing power from a single leg position. Get into a good athletic position, one leg up, overhead, come down, squat, explode and stick, get stable and strong, reach back up, explode and stick. Guys, so incorporate a couple of these drills into your routine. You're going to start feeling a lot better, you're going to start moving a lot better, you'll start to see that performance on the field or on the court.
Bringing you the best down-home Italian cooking. Mama Lucia offers a variety of fresh salads, made-to-order pizzas, and savory Italian dishes to go with our large selection of wines. Visit any of our 8 locations and have Mama cater your next event.
Hi, my name is Matthew Nickens. Welcome back to the Redline Sports Report. I'm sitting here with Rockville High School Lady Rams softball team and Coach Quinn. Coach, this is your second year at the helm, head coach in there. A lot of success this year. What's the biggest difference between this year's squad and last year's squad?
The biggest difference between this year and last year, I'd have to say the energy is about the same. We got the energy. I think we've returned pretty much everyone back. We have really good leadership on this team, and that's a big deal, which is hard to replace from what we lost last year. So I think that's a big deal. But overall, I think it's a very similar team to last year, a lot of similar faces. So we just work it every day. What
effect has just, I guess, being a former player, just in baseball, had on your coaching style and demeanor with the ladies?
With the ladies, all right. Well, I'd say, I mean, I coach it very similar to when I'm coaching baseball. It's not much different. I don't look at it that way. I'm a pretty patient guy, so that helps when you're coaching, and I just expect the best from, no matter what my team is, I expect the best.
How about Kelsey? Kelsey, 4-year varsity player, in your senior year now. What does this season mean to you?
Well, after winning the division last year, I really would like to repeat that. Keep working hard every day and just rack up the wins, just to have a great season and in the playoffs go as long as we can. That's what I'd really like to do this season.
How have you used these last few years on varsity, I guess, to your advantage in terms of teaching some of the other girls or just the ins and outs of being on varsity for so long?
Well, from my years on the team and then all the years I played before high school, I've definitely gotten experience from before high school and just in the other games. I feel like I know most of the players in the county, know what they can do, know a lot of the coaches. So it's just experience, and you like to tell that to the other players so that they can gain that experience too.
Okay, and then from catcher to pitcher, Katie.
Yeah, it's Kate.
Kate.
That's Katie. That's
Oh.
Caitlin.
We got a lot
And
going
another Katie. And Katie. Katie, Caitlin, Kate.
Kate. I guess you were voted, nominated team MVP last year. This year, your senior year now. What have you done over the off season to put yourself in a position to win and make the most of this season?
Well, on a personal level, I was doing since like October. I was pitching twice a week with a pitching coach. So it was like an hour just like private, just pitching, just working on my pitches, working on getting faster but more accurate. We had winter workouts all together as a team, so we got to sort of get together before the season started. So that was good. We sort of got to, especially the newer, younger players, we got to sort of become a team before the season even started. So I think that helped a lot.
And what is your approach in terms of taking the mound and starting for the team, starting on the mound? What's your approach to the game mentality?
I'm sorry. I just try to focus just on one pitch at a time. When I go out there, especially if it's a hard team, it can be a lot of pressure because I know that that first pitch can really set the tone. So I try really hard not to let it get the best of me. I try to just focus on Kelsey, focus on the glove, just do what I know how to do, and just sort of trust my arm.
Elizabeth. Yeah. First question. First question. Which would you prefer? Runner on third with 2 outs, or runner on third and a fly ball playing center field, right?
Oh, yeah.
A
Okay.
runner on third and a fly ball to center field, or a runner on second and a hard ground ball up the middle.
Which would I rather have? A fly ball.
Fly ball, why?
Yeah, easy. Because I think they're easier, and you're already in the throwing motion. I don't know.
What, in terms of this team, I was at your practice yesterday. Keeps you on your toes. How much does team camaraderie and just team spirit factor into the success of the team?
Oh, it factors in a lot. I mean, when we're down or we're not playing as well as we could be, I think everybody cheering and the close tight knit team really brings our spirits back up and gets us in the right mindset to come back and do what we have to do.
How about is Katie Kelly? Katie, sophomore, starting varsity.
Yes.
Being a underclassman, what are the areas? What are the strengths that you bring to the program?
I think that I have a good personality and a good energy, And I think that I've improved since last year in my position, so I think that just each year improving, it just, as a personal improvement, it helps the team improve, and the more improvement, the more we win.
How about Aaron?
Okay.
Aaron, I got another sophomore starting varsity, second base. What is it like playing next to Megan Anderson?
It sucks. No, just kidding. No, it's good because she actually helps me a lot and tells me what to do when I don't know what I'm doing. And she supports me when I'm down or if I make an error. And like we work together sometimes, and yeah. That was really good.
What have you learned from her?
What?
Have you learned anything? What have you learned from her?
Okay. To dive. Yeah. Get dirty. Wait, I know it. When there's a run. I don't know. Never mind. Scratch that.
So just
she
one
just taught
thing?
me a lot.
Okay.
Where to go on a bunt, and shortstop. I played there one time.
Okay. How about pass it down to Megan?
Oh, it's stuck on Kate.
Megan, now I've seen you make a lot of great plays in the field. Last year you led the team in hitting, though. What does that do for a program like this, being able to drive in runs, being able to get on base, just in terms of picking up your teammates or just moving the batters up? I mean, how does that play into your
It basically starts like, well, you just have to get on because you're a leadoff batter. I think that if I get on base, that boosts confidence in the girls that like, oh, if she can do it, like I can do it. Like you get that like mentality in like everyone's head.
And then what about in the field? Playing shortstop, you're in the middle of all the action. How does that fit to your personality?
I mean, I just like getting dirty, making the out, feeling good. Like sometimes like we play like schools that like play on my travel team, so I'm like, haha, like got you out, like. But funnest part is just like getting dirty, I guess.
I wouldn't expect that from you.
And Maggie. Maggie. Maggie, do you want to ask me a question or no? You good? Maggie, so Maggie, so you and Hannah, two freshmen, starting varsity. What has been the biggest transaction going from middle school to high school, just in terms of the transition academically, but then also on the field?
It's harder because we have practice every day, so it's harder to balance like homework and stuff. But we have like a gap between when school ends and practice, so I can sometimes get some stuff done then. And mostly it's just like a harder, longer practice, and I'm used to like a 1 hour practice like 3 times a week for travel. Not really like 2 hours every day, but it's been like, it's not that bad of a transition. Like, it's been pretty good.
And Hannah, I guess your short time so far on varsity, give me 2 things that you've picked up from Coach Quinn.
Definitely don't like give up on your energy, like always like be excited and be ready to go, and also always like keep sprinting and keep trying to get the ball and don't just stop.
Okay, and then we pass the mic back around to Coach again. All right, ready? All right, Coach, so we just today started a new mini segment to the show. So I have 5 questions, kind of rapid fire, to see if we can get through 5 questions in 20 seconds.
All right.
All right, ready? You ready, Lee? So Lee, he'll shout when we hit 20. Ready? First question, favorite player growing up?
Ken Griffey Jr.
You have a flat tire, you have to call one girl. Who do you call?
Girlfriend, Jen.
On the team?
Kelsey.
What's your favorite saying on the field?
Let's go.
Who does the best impression of you?
Megan.
Who has the best nickname?
Zoe.
And what is it?
Z-Dog.
Z-Dog?
Aaron's pretty good too.
All right, I want to thank Rockville Softball for coming on. Coach, I don't know if you've done it yet, but you need to go ahead and select your 4 to represent Rockville High School in trivia. When we come right back, we'll have Rockville High School Softball versus the Wootton Varsity Baseball Patriots. Hi, my name is Matthew Nickens. Welcome back. We're ready to kick off a little trivia. We have Wootton Baseball Varsity on my right, Lady Rams Softball on my left. Quick rules. First team to 4 points wins. I'm going to read off the question. If you know the answer, say it. If you get the question wrong, however, the other team gets 10 seconds to try to come up with the correct answer. If nobody gets the question right, then we move on to the next question. Ready? And you have to say the answer loud. You have to say it loud because they're going to be yelling and you guys are going to be yelling. And probably teammates are going to try to be helping. Who knows? All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, of course. We got Alex.
Who is the 4th president of the United States?
Adams.
I've got the first 2.
Adams is incorrect. Wootton, you have 10 seconds.
Jackson.
Who is the 4th president of the United States?
I don't know.
5,
Andrew Jackson. I don't know.
4, 3.
Andrew Jackson.
Andrew Jackson's incorrect.
I don't know.
You had it. It was James Madison.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Social studies is not my strong
I don't know.
All right. First question down. Score still 0-0.
No, we just disappointed the entire school.
What year was the last time that a major DC sports team won a championship?
A long time ago.
Take your phone.
What year was the last time that a major DC sports team won a
No
championship?
team wins. No, definitely.
No caps.
It has to be the Wizards.
Capitals, Wizards, Redskins, Orioles, Nationals.
Nationals, no.
When did the Redskins? When did Jacobs? They won 3 straight Super Bowls. That was in the 80s.
No.
Okay. Did they win since? Did they
Say
both
it,
win
say
in
it.
96? Did they both win in 96?
2000 is incorrect.
Ask about 96. Just say it. Ask them the last time.
What year?
96.
1996 is incorrect.
2003.
You're getting colder. The correct answer was 1992 Redskins. Lee, you might need to start working on more questions. All right, next question. 2 questions down, score still 0-0. Next question. What is the square root of 256?
Say it.
16.
15.
15 is incorrect.
Say it.
16.
16 is correct.
Yeah!
Wootton baseball is now up. Let's go. Wootton baseball is up 1-0.
Sean goes, yo. Sean just goes, 6-2.
Next question.
I wasn't sure. My math teacher would kill me if I got that one wrong.
In all, there have been 4 Olympic gold medals awarded in softball. How many have the United States won?
3. Hello.
3.
Oh!
Okay.
Okay, you're lucky you said that out loud.
I
You better yell it. Score's now tied up 1-1. Next question. On this day in 1974, which iconic major leaguer set the new all-time home run record? Babe Ruth is incorrect.
Wait, the all-time home run. It's the guy for the Yankees.
On this day in 1974,
Just like in a season.
this iconic major leaguer set the all-time home run record. You got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Answer. Answer. No answer.
No.
Hank Aaron.
Yeah.
Coach. Coach, what are you teaching over at Wooten?
All we're doing is running.
All we do is run.
I don't know if you guys are going to get this one then. All right, next question.
What?
Score's still 1-1.
This is rough. This is rough.
Who is the godson of all-time great Willie Mays? Here's a hint. Steroids. Alex Rodriguez is incorrect.
Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds is correct.
I said that. Give me that. I said that.
Wooten is now up 2-1.
I said that.
Next question. Name the 5th planet from the sun.
Oh.
Mars.
Jupiter.
Jupiter is correct. Mars is incorrect.
Saying Mars on us here.
Uh-oh. Rockville softball tied it up 2-2. Next question. Score is now 2-2. Next question. Name the capital of Maine.
Augusta.
Augusta's correct.
No, we had that.
Rockville softball took the lead.
Same exact building.
Rockville softball is now 1 point away. Score is 3-1.
No, I know like Augusta, Georgia, Augusta.
That's a piece of information I can live with.
They're not being useful, Coach.
Next question.
What happens if we lose?
Albert Einstein was a scientist famous for physics. What country was he born in?
Say it.
Germany?
Germany is correct.
Let's go.
Out of the way. Out of the way.
The score is now 3-3. The score is now 3-3. The next point wins.
Because we're about to win. That's why.
Next question. What Katy Perry song currently ranks number 3 on the Billboard? Dark Horse is correct. Had you guys got Hank Aaron, you might have won. Rockville softball, you guys are the winners. I want to thank Wooten baseball for coming on. Rockville softball for coming on as well. My name is Matthew Nickens, and we will see you on the next episode of the Red Line Sports Report.